get into this one. Okay, first we'll go for what are the forces, the weight of the cylinder and the buoyant force. So it's a practice of showing buoyant force FB dash. Okay, let's write here FB dash minus WS equals 0. What is FB dash? Buoyant force, so rho A HA into area of cross section S G plus rho B HB SG minus weight of the solid. Weight of the solid is rho H plus HA plus HB is asking to calculate the value of H. So this will become rho A HA plus rho B HB minus rho HA plus HB is equal to rho H. Atmospheric pressure. So I think I discussed some many problems, sir. Please do verify. Instead of asking question to teacher, why don't you analyze from the previous class? Huh? Yesterday we have discussed so exclusively so many numericals. No? Yesterday that atmospheric pressure idea very clearly. Then I started writing. Huh? Please do think. Please do think. I just want you to think. HA plus HB this will be. Okay, this is the expression for H. Am I right? So what is the height of the cylinder which lies outside the liquid? It is this much. Okay, now I'm going to press it and release. How much I'll press? Till H becomes 0. Then I'll release. So what is the acceleration of this one? So what are the forces that will be acting? The buoyant force. Weight of the solid will not change. Weight of the solid. So the net force will be upward. So therefore it will have acceleration that we have to calculate. I think if you're smart enough, you should not write equations again. So why do the cylinder, the moment release, why do it accelerate up? Because the additional buoyant force will act, no? Some additional buoyant force is what acting. So again, you just continue with the same thing. This is what HB. Now what is additional buoyant force? Density of liquid B into area of cross section S into H, no? So this much is what the additional, due to this much of additional volume immersed, that additional buoyant force will be generated. Am I right? Look at this one. Volume of liquid, volume of solid immersed in layer A will not change, no? This particular volume immersed in layer B will not change. This much of additional volume will get immersed. So additional buoyant force will act. And initially this buoyant force was balancing the weight of solid. Able to check. So shall we put like this the additional force? Or sir, no sir, I'm getting confusion. You write it equation. What is that one? So MA is equal to FB minus weight of the solid. What is M? Already you know this, how to calculate. So if you just keep it here, no problem. Now, what is the buoyant force? Rho A HA SG plus rho B HB plus minus weight of the solid. Don't write anything. Just leave it here. So we wanted acceleration. So this will be. Now, shall we cancel out anything? Here only. Weight of the solid. So what will cancel? Rho A HA SG plus rho B HB SG will cancel with this one. So what is only left over? Only rho B HSG. So therefore, what is M? please try to make observation. Okay, this mass we don't know, so that we are going to write it. So what is the mass? Mass will be rho into HA, H plus HA plus HB into S. S get cancelled. So what is the acceleration? Acceleration will be rho B H G by now these are some typical questions. Huh? So how come MA has become only this much? I'll just shade it. At least you should able to. I'll write one more equation. Almost many are asking me, sir, how that equation has come? One more step, I'll write it. Rho A HASG plus rho B HB SG minus WS plus rho B H SG. This everything will cancel out now. How it will cancel out? From this. Because WS again, if you expand, it will be this much only, no? Getting so the comparisons are very important. The initial final one. So that instant only the acceleration, not afterwards. At that instant only, what is the acceleration? Equal to this much. Now, come for the part one. Net force by layer A on cylinder. The liquid will exert force here. So I'll show the forces. You have to, yesterday what all I thought that has to be remembered because always my classes will be there, continuity will be there. The concepts what all I'll maintain that continuity. So you should, what you studied yesterday, you should able to recollect. This is something very important. Okay, now what is the net force by the liquid on the layer A? You see, will be 0, no? So shall we put answer 0? H we have found out. This is, and this is third one. Now some simple observations, nothing big. You have to stick on to the basic things. Okay, let's take the next one. I read the question. It's there in Pathfinder.